Hello friends, this is your Yoganandam, biology lecturer from Edall Academy YouTube channel. In this class, we are going to discuss one of the important family from Leguminosae. From Leguminosae family, there are three subfamilies are given. From that, we are going to discuss one of the important family. So this family is newly added for NEET 2024 examination. So try to remember, Leguminosae is the family. From the Leguminosae family, there are three subfamilies are given: Fabaceae, Mimosoideae, and Caesalpinidae. From that, we are going to discuss Mimosoideae family in this class. So see the diagrammatic representation here. Pictures are given: Mimosa pudica, touch-me-not plant, Acacia arabica, and Australian Acacia, Prosopis species, Acacia catechu, then Pitheclobium dulce. So these are all some common species, plant species belongs to this family. So before going to the topic, if you are remembering at least one or two plant species, it is very easy to remember. So let us discuss about the detailed information about Mimosoideae family. First, we are going to discuss about the classification of Leguminosae family. This family, kingdom Plantae, subkingdom Phanerogames. What do you know about Phanerogamia? All flowering plants are classified under Phanerogames. Phanerogames are always called as flowering plants. It includes dicotyledons and monocotyledons. Division Angiosperms. Flowering plants. Class Dicotyledonae, because of due to the presence of taproot system, leaf source reticulate venation. Flowers are tetramerous or pentamerous. So this family is placed under the class Dicotyledonae, belongs to the subclass Polypetalae. Class Dicotyledonae, subclass Polypetalae. What do you know about Polypetalae? Petals are free, so it is called as Polypetalae. Corolla consists of petals. When the petals are free from one another, so it is called as Polypetalae. Classified into the series Calyciflorae. Order Rosales, family Leguminosae, subfamily Mimosoideae. So this family is otherwise called as legume family because of this family member possesses legume or pod type of root. This one is the second largest family of dicotyledons. Try to remember, Astaceae is the first largest family of dicotyledons. So this one is the Mimosoideae is the second largest, that is Leguminosae is the second largest family of dicotyledons. So here we are discussing about general characters about Leguminosae. The Leguminosae is divided into three subfamilies. What are the three subfamilies? Is Papilionaceae, Caesalpinidae, and Mimosoideae. This Papilionaceae is otherwise called as Fabaceae. So how does this family is divided into three subfamilies based on the corolla and raceme and other floral parts taken into account to classify this family into three subfamilies. From these three subfamilies in this class, we are going to discuss Mimosoideae family. The first one, where does these plant species are distributed? How many genera and how many species are there in this subfamily Mimosoideae? So totally there are how many genera is given? See the slide. 56 genera is classified under Mimosoideae family subfamily. There are 2,800 species are classified. How many genera and how many species classified under Mimosoideae family? 56 genera and 2,800 species. So these are usually found in tropical and subtropical areas. Mostly these family members are seen in tropical and subtropical regions. Okay. How does these plants are growing? Mostly these plants are growing in the form of trees. Example, acacia. Some plant species are growing in the form of shrubs. Shrubs are bushy plants. Example, Dicrostaircase, rarely woody climber. Example, Entada. Some plants are xerophytic. What do you know about xerophyte? Can grow in xeric environmental condition, dry conditions. Example, acacia. So Try to remember how does these family members are growing. Some plant species are growing in the form of trees. Some plant species are growing in the form of shrubs. Some may be woody climber. Some plant species grow in xeric environmental condition. And let us discuss about vegetative parts of the plant body. Vegetative characters followed by floral characters, reproductive characters. So this family is classified under dicotyledonate. So all dicotyledons have what kind of root system? Taproot system. Stem is present above the soil, is erect in position, aerial, erect, solid, cylindrical in nature with branches, woody. Stem looks like woody. Then when you're talking about leaves with stalk called as petiolate. The stalk of the leaf is called as petiole, leaves with stalk called as petiolate. The mode of arrangement is alternate. Only one leaf is attached at each node. Leaves with a small leafy appendage which is called as stipule. Leaves with stipule called as stipulate. The mode of arrangement is pinnately compound. What do you know about palmately compound and pinnately compound? Pinnately compound leaves with main axis, only one main axis, or 2, 3 main axis. The main axis with many leaflets. Try to understand. So main axis with several leaflets. So such kind of leaf is called as pinnately compound leaves. So that may be peripinnate. What is the meaning of peripinnate? That main axis with leaves. That leaves so ending at the tip with pairs. So mostly the tip of the compound leaf, how many leaves are present? There are 2. It is called as peripinnate. In case that compound leaf is ending with a single leaf, it is leaflet, it is called as imperipinnate. So this family belongs to dicotyledon. So what kind of venation is present? Reticulate venation. At the base of the leaf, that swollen leaf base is present. The swollen leaf base is called as pulvinous. This is one of the important character. Try to remember. The family Leguminosae family members have swollen leaf base. The swollen leaf base is called as pulvinous. Some exceptions also given. Try to remember that some plants, the stalk of the compound leaf is modified into leaf-like structure which is called as pillowed. Example, Australian acacia. Pillowed. Example, Australian acacia. Stipules convert into spines in Acacia nilotica. In some plant species, stipules are converted into spines. That also one of the example is given. Try to remember. And let us discuss about the floral characters. Inflorescence. What do you know about inflorescence? There are several flowers arranged on the common axis called as inflorescence. What kind of inflorescence? Seen in this family, racemose. You know, the racemose type of inflorescence is common among the Leguminosae family members. Older flowers are seen at the base, younger flowers are seen at the top. The tip of the floral axis is swollen. Sessile flowers are basipetally arranged on the former example, acacia. In acacia, how does the flowers are arranged? That is given basipetally. Basipetal means that older flowers are seen at the tip, younger flowers are seen at the bottom. Then while you're talking about flowers with bract, called as bracteate, the mode of arrangement of floral parts are in regular manner, can cut into 2 equal walls at any vertical plane. So it is called as actinomorphic. Flowers with both androecium and gynoecium. So it is called as bisexual. Perigynous. Here, that floral parts such as sepals, petals, and stamens are attached in the middle of the ovary. That means of superior, of inferior. Such kind of flowers are called as perigynous flowers. Floral parts are attached in the middle of the ovary called as perigynous. Sessile, flowers without stalk. Tetramerous or pentamerous. Calyx consists of 4 sepals or 5 sepals. Corolla consists of 5 petals or 4 petals. And androecium, that is a stamen, 4 stamens or 5 stamens. 4 under multiplications are called as tetramerous. 5 under multiplications are called as pentamerous. Calyx. Calyx consists of how many sepals? 4 to 5 sepals. Sepals are free, so it is called as polysepalous. Some species sepals are united, so it is called as gamosepalous. What type of estivation seen in calyx? Velvet estivation. Sepals just touch one another without overlapping, so it is called as velvet estivation. And while you're talking about corolla, corolla also has same like calyx, 4 to 5 petals. Corolla consists of 4 to 5 petals, sometimes gamopetalous. Gamopetalous mean petals are united. Same like calyx, petals just touch one another without overlapping, so it is called as velvet estivation. Then we're talking about androecium. Androecium is always called as male reproductive part of the flower. So there are several stamens are present, indefinite stamens are present, polyandrous stamens are free from one another, filaments, stamens have longer filament, anther with 2 lobes, that means dithecous, anther with 2 lobes. Dorsifixed is filaments are fixed to dorsal side of the flower, intro split open towards middle, exerted, found out of the flower. Exerted mean that stamens are present of flower outside, that means out of the flower. Here also some exceptions are given. For example, prosopis, there are 10 stamens, polyandrous. In mimosa, 4 stamens, polyandrous. In acrocarpus, 5 stamens, polyandrous. Albizia, stamens are monodalpous. There are several stamens, filaments of stamens fused together form single bundle is called as monodalpous. So in most of the species, polyandrous, but in Albizia, monodalpous. Gynoecium, while you're talking about gynoecium is the female part of the flower. What kind of gynoecium is present? Papillonate. And unilocular ovary is present. Fruit mostly lumentum or legume type of fruit. Legume or pod, that already we have discussed from the family Fabaceae. Try to remember, it is a kind of dry dehiscent fruit. Then seed, non-endospermic. Seeds do not have endospermic tissue because of that nutrition stored in the cotyledon itself. So it is called as non-endospermous seed. Pollination, in this family members, pollination takes place through insects. So it is called as entomopily. What kind of pollination? Entomopily type of pollination takes place. Family Mimosoideae. See, that entire family is explained with the help of floral diagram and floral formula. See the diagrammatic representation. The outermost wall of the flower is, that is flowers with bract. This one is bract. With bract called as bracteate. Flower can cut into 2 equal halves at any vertical plane. So it is called as actinomorphic. The symbol is given for actinomorphic. Bract, actinomorphic. Both androecium and gynoecium are present. See, this one is androecium, polyandrous. Many stamens are present. So it is called as polyandrous. Androecium and gynoecium. The middle one is gynoecium. Androecium and gynoecium are present in the same flower. So it is called as bisexual. Then when you're talking about calyx, calyx consists of sepals. See how many sepals are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 to 5 sepals. 4 to calyx consists of 4 to 5 sepals. The sepals are united or free. See the diagrammatic representation. Sepals are maybe united or free. It's called as polysepalous or gamosepalous. Polysepalous are, in some species, sepals are united. So in the first one is polysepalous. This one is gamosepalous. Same like the corolla. Corolla consists of how many petals? 5 petals. Petals just touch one another without overlapping. So this kind of estivation is called as velvet estivation. Same like sepals, petals either united or free. Then talking about androecium, numerous stamens are there. So it is called as polyandrous. Then Gynoecium. How many? See the diagrammatic representation. How many locule is there? Single locule, unilocular. See the line is given below G. So it is superior ovary. Ovary is present above the floral parts. So it is called as superior ovary. Same like from this family, we are getting several economically valuable products. Many plants used as timber, and we are getting fuel from the plant species. We are given some economically valuable plant species. See that daisy bubble plant. This is generally called as Acacia arabica. Acacia arabica. This is all given in the introduction itself. Try to remember Acacia arabica. Then Gazari. Prosopis cinereifolia, and Zumbo plant, Xylea, Xylocarpa, and cherries, Albizia lepec. That plant only given here. See the diagrammatic representation. So these are the plant species we are using. From these are the plant species we are getting timber, as well as these plant species wood is used as fuel, and some plant species used as food and fodder. Albizia lepec, that leaves are used as food and fodder for animals. Then Pitheclobium dulce, from this plant fruit and Edall are red colored and sweet. So is used as food. From some plant species we are getting gum also, is mostly obtained from Acacia species. Is the gum obtained from Acacia single is called as gum arabic. It is used in medicines, confectionery and textile industries. There are several plants cultivated as ornamental plants. Say some examples are given. Chumi, Mimosa pudica, this is commonly called as touch me not plant. This plant, I think everyone know about this plant. Then Lasvanti, Neptunia oleracea, Australian acacia, Acacia melanoxylon. Then hedge plant. Another plant is hedge plant, is commonly called as Pithecolobium dulce. Some other economically valuable products also we are getting from this family. For example, soapwood, it is commonly called as Acacia cancina. It is used as sekai. That pod contain saponin used for washing hair. Is mostly that nowadays we are using whenever we are taking hair bath. During that time, the people who are living in rural areas, they are using sekai. So as it is available in packed form also. In Acacia catechu, kata is obtained from hardwood, and prosopis spicy jeera is grown as windbreaker in Rajasthan. So these are all other uses, some other uses we are getting from this family. Thank you very much for listening our videos. Those watching our videos, you are requested to like, subscribe and share to your friends. All the best.